Hello, everybody. Long time. No see. How is everybody doing? Hello, hello. It has been a while. Hey, Ben, how's it? You're doing great. That's awesome. That is awesome. It has been quite a month for me. Hi, Wild One. I'm doing okay. We're kind of getting back into the swing of things, hopefully. Hopefully. But it's been a crazy month, I will say that much. Just a bit of a crazy month. But I am doing fairly well. I still have absolutely no energy, really. Like, I'm curious to see how long I can last at this today. Because this is literally the first time I've been in here since all the COVID crap. And even it's been a while since I've been in here. So hopefully, I gotta get some orders out. I have some that are just so overdue. But thankfully, everybody has been so nice and patient with me, which I greatly appreciate. So a little bit of an update. Oh, that's her. A little bit of an update here for everybody. So I had COVID and a blood clot in my lung all at the same time. That is not fun. Let me just tell you that is not fun. So they put me in the hospital and stuff for a few days. But I'm doing a lot better as far as all that goes. Let me look at my orders here real quick. Get rid of Spider-Man. We have a Winnie the Pooh. That one. And this one, and I got a print a Mickey Mouse one. So, yay. And I'm also going to try to work on one for Andrew too. But, so COVID, I'm recovering. It's a slow process. The doctor said it's going to be slow. Take your time. Don't do too much and overdo it. The blood clot, I'm on blood thinners for at least 3 months total. My God, I forgot my light was in here. Yes. Well, that's going well. I've been in a lot of pain from it. I will say that much. Ew, there's boogies on my yuck. But now I have pleurisy. Basically, pleurisy comes from coughing or irritation to the lungs. The lining of my lungs is very inflamed and irritated. So it hurts to breathe deep or breathe a lot. So for that, I'm kind of just resting and not doing stuff that's going to cause the need for a lot of crazy deep breathing or cause coughing. So that's fun. And also, this thing is being a butthead. So about a week ago, my port, well, right after I got out of the hospital, let's say that. I got out of the hospital and took a shower that night, and I hadn't seen it yet, but there was a scab, just a crusty scab over the top of my, above my port, where the incision was. And I saw it and a stitch came out, but it also just drained a ton of fluid that didn't look infected or anything. It was just serous fluid with a little bit of blood. And I was just taking care of it, and then a couple days later, it turned to pus. So I ended up seeing my surgeon who did my port. He was definitely worried. Actually, we ended up going to the ER for that because you don't mess around with port infections because they can very quickly become a bloodstream infection. My hands are getting all swelled. Thank you for that, Pots. And they drew blood cultures and cultured the area that was open. Now, kind of is pointless to culture the area that is open right now because every human being has staph that lives on their skin. So 99.9% of the time you do is culture of the skin like that, it's gonna grow staph. But it didn't grow anything but staph, which is basically what we wanted to know. We wanted to know if it was MRSA because I have had MRSA before. It wasn't, thankfully. So I was at the ER. They put me on 2 antibiotics just to cover the bases. And then I saw the surgeon the next day. He cleaned everything out and put some stitches in it to kind of close up the hole. And he had me stay on the antibiotic. They also did an IV dose while I was in the ER. Well, fast forward a week, it was starting to close up. It was closed up, it was doing well, and then it opened up and drained again. So currently there's a nice gaping hole. It looks like one of the stitches just came through the skin and it just... So I'm going in to see the surgeon tomorrow. Thankfully, it doesn't look really infected at this point. It doesn't look like pus. It's just that serous fluid again, which could mean that I have a seroma, which is like a fluid collection from like surgery. It happens in surgical areas sometimes, so it could be that. But also, I just heal really slowly from this type of thing, so it might just take a while. But I have a feeling he's going to want to restitch it, and I'm really tired of stitches. Was supposed to get them out tomorrow. I may get them out, but he may put them right back in. I don't know. We will see what all goes on tomorrow. But the doctor that's following me for COVID he's an infectious disease doctor. So he deals with the infection side of it too. And he put me on another week of the antibiotic. So, which is a good idea. Do I have any of these coming up at all? I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row with this stuff. I'm not going to have them raise any. Don't think I have any spice ones. No. We have Yoda. I'm going to have to print some Yodas here. But for now, we're going to start with these few. So bear with me. My voice is still kind of off. I'm glad I'm back. I'm hoping I can actually kind of function on things, and we'll see how I do with this because I got to slowly get these orders out. I am still shutting down the shop for now just because I can't reliably keep up. But I will be doing as I can. Like I have a ton of green and pink pacifiers that are going to probably get done with different things and put up for sale as like a one-off type of thing. So I will do that probably. I'm hoping to be able to do some resin, to play around with some resin and stuff. I also am going to be painting t-shirts here very soon. But I'm not allowing myself to do any of that until I get these orders done because I have many of them. All right, let me see if I have any more stitches in this one. I have one. There we go. Okay. I have to cut out some stitches too. What is this? I gotta find my craft room, guys, is a complete and utter wreck because for the last several weeks anything that doesn't have a spot just kind of gets tiny. So it's a little bit crazy. But I just gotta find my stickers. Where are my stickers at? That's the interesting. Oh, they're. Oh, there's some of them. The cat keeps knocking shit down. Here's two of them. They got Yoda and not Paw Patrol. I was hoping that would be the Paw Patrol one, but here's Paw Patrol. Okay, we got the main ones here. But yeah, it's been a very rough few weeks. I will say that much. I'm just trying to slowly recover. That is garbage. We're just gonna plug away at pacifiers as I can and stuff like that. So, way over here. So we're gonna get a couple of these cut out. I have, let's see, a Chase gaming one, which I know I have the gaming stuff somewhere. It's just a matter of where. Hopefully don't have to print a new one of that. What is this one? It's a Game Over. I have Game Over somewhere. I just don't remember. If I have to print another one, I have to print it. By the way, she's doing school. Nice. I have got to do a couple of reviews. I tried the Camelots. And yesterday, this past week, Andrew and we bought each of us an outfit from Little Pink Boutique. So I will be doing a review of that as well. So, so I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but we've kind of changed up the roles in our household. As in, Andrew is no longer, unless he feels up to it and whatnot, feels like doing it, he's no longer daddy. Yes, I was heartbroken at first. But Hannah's kind of taking over a little bit with that, as well as Annie's boyfriend has helped a little bit with the sadness not being so sad. It is an adjustment for all of us, but I think it's going to go okay. And yes, we are at some point looking to add a sixth person to our little family, preferably like a mommy probably for me. So yeah. But for now, things are going okay. I have my moments where I break down and sob, and I have my moments where I'm okay with it. But we are really working on Kai and Puppy's relationship because I have to get more comfortable with that. And to kind of facilitate that, we each got to do, over the month, we got to do a little bit of a shopping spree for our little side. While I was in the hospital, Puppy did. He got himself some chewy things and one. I'm sorry I'm bonking the table so much. He got some stuff for him. And then when I got out of the hospital, we went and did it for me. And I chose to buy stuff. I bought myself a plushie, and I bought myself stuff to make a new blankie, which I will show you guys eventually. It's just upstairs right now. And I also bought a set of Hot Wheel things, like Hot Wheel tracks and stuff. And we had so much fun playing it. Maybe if Andrew's comfortable with it, I will post the video I took, but it was a riot and I loved it. And look forward to doing that a lot more. So I wanted something to play with him that would help us interact on a same level. Yeah, we found that I don't do well with Andrew acting at all submissive to me. I don't do well with that because I am not a baby. I'm very tiny, so to speak. All right, we have a Chase. I'm gonna put him right here. And I have to cut up the chase. Boom. I feel like I did those too big, but oh well. So there is one set of things missing. That would be my Spider-Man stuff. I'm gonna definitely have to print some more stuff. You get in there, Jigglypuff. I've got a Winnie the Pooh coming up, so I will cut a Winnie the Pooh. And I will cut Lilo and Stitches out like crazy. I have to print more of those. I do not have any more. I need Spider-Man and Game Over. I know I had a Game Over one out. I just have no clue where it went. So hopefully in the coming days, what is the actual ta-da! Okay. I have Spider-Man. Yay. Yes. Awesome sauce. And I have a Game Over. I was smart. Yay! So, a couple of things. Now that I'm on disability, this is so nice. I have insurance. I have health insurance, right? And it has been a wonderful thing having coverage again because, like, I pay so much less in medications. Like, a lot of my medications are over the counter at the moment, allergy meds and stuff like that. But like, my EpiPens cost me $1.30. My first set was free, so I'm guessing they do like one set every so often free. But it was fantastic, so nice. And I found out yesterday that through all this, I was told you need to go apply for this Medicaid thing that covers your premium. Well, we've been working on Medicaid for quite a few months before I got I need to close the door, but I am too hot. This room is our hot box. It's so hot in here. I have a window open right now, but it gets so hot in here. But anyway, yesterday I found out I had a random $400 show up in my account. And I'm like, did I get some sort of stimulus thing? Like, I don't know. But I had $400. So I'm like, okay. Hello, Ben. By the way, hello, Robert. Anyone who's in here, hello. Well, I got a letter yesterday stating that Medicaid is covering my premium. So I will be, it was coming out of my disability check. It took $148 off my disability check. So they're covering my premium. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we'll be doing more YouTube stuff here now that I'm starting to feel better. What are you doing? Are you done with school?
Yes.
Already?
I just have to watch a video.
Oh, okay.
She was going to do Reiki, but she ended up having a doctor's appointment she needs to go to. So she's just like, you know what? Go watch this video. And I don't even have to like submit anything, so I can claim I watched it even if I didn't.
You're evil.
But I'm planning on watching it. I just currently am this close to wanting to fall asleep anyway. I'm watching those videos. Make it really hard to stay awake. I swear to Jesus, Luke.
What now?
Okay, so fucking Annie
is doing the I don't want to be needy crap.
Yes, but also, did you know she's taking 25 classes, several of which are only supposed to be done in a series that she's going to do all at once instead?
No, I didn't know this.
Yes, and Lou's currently like, this is not healthy. This is not. No, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy to do that much school.
How can this girl do that many? Like,
And Lou and I are both pretty concerned that she can't. She's gonna burn herself out. Is what's gonna happen. It's gonna cause a fucking meltdown.
Yep. This girl, I swear. What are we up to? We are currently getting ready to make some pacifiers. This is my first day back since COVID and a blood clot in my lung and an infection by my port and pleurisy. So I am not sure how well this will go, but I have to get some stuff going. And I'm itchy as fuck today.
No reactions.
No, I know, right?
Not really
I mean, I've been itch. Don't flick my head. I have enough nerve issues in my head. I don't need you flicking it. No reactions. I just probably need to take some Benadryl soon. Please don't tell me he just dumped over all those things. The clips. Okay. We're slowly getting better. It just takes a while to recover from COVID.
Depending on who you are.
Depending on who you are, yeah. Like, I already had issues with my heart doing shit.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So my body is on the freak out mode. But, and I've also developed a tremor, which is not fun.
Your mind's stupid.
Or at least we think it's a tremor. Hello, kitty kitty. I don't know. You're a little shit. So we washed our outfits from Little Kink Boutique last night, and I put them out to finish drying because I don't want to shrink it too much. Laid it out to finish drying, like in all the seams and stuff. He thinks it's his new personal bed. So, yeah.
I might have to make a new rule that she can't take more classes in a quarter period than I'm taking.
I would say 5 classes max.
That's how many I'm taking right now.
Okay.
Well, in this quarter period. Yeah. Right now I'm taking 3 of them, and then I have 2 others that will happen within this quarter.
Yeah. I mean, like, I could understand if it was like just a 2-week course or something like that, but I doubt they are, knowing Annie.
Well, and my thing is she's going for like multiple degrees at that point. Yeah. Like, no.
Well, she's doing the child development, the computer stuff or whatever it is. I don't know what she's going for exactly, but cutting out stickers is really hard when you have a tremor, by the way. But when they're this tiny, my Cricut tends to fuck them up. So I have found I like to hand cut them better. I would have that one do it, but she doesn't know how to do the border thing properly.
I don't know how to cut shit.
She does not cut things out well.
Look, I don't like tools. My hands don't do the tool thing.
So
I just pull it apart, put it together thing.
My hand is all swelly today too, which is not fun. How did I get into the ABDL stuff? Well, pretty much I've been one all my life. I just didn't know about it. But looking back, we can see, holy shit, yes. That being said, I became incontinent before I got into the whole ABDL stuff. So I was in the diaper community per se, but a friend at the time told me about.
Leo! Why do you have to be such a little shit bag?
He's eating his brother's food. But I was told by a friend about the ABDL community, and I joined ADISC. And that was where I met my current man and my previous man. So I just kind of got into it. Started talking to people, things like that.
ADISC is awesome if you're a male.
It is awesome if you're a male, yes. And it is awesome because I did meet Andrew there. You know, like legit, there are so many toxic bitches. I met a lot of my good friends there. However, the majority of us have since stopped.
I'm went in there. I was like, let me go check. It's been
I
2
every
years
now and
since
then
the
do
last
that.
time I looked at the Discord. All of toxic masculinity, all of the time.
It's when you're a woman in the community, it is a very hard thing because the men are just
You wanna be my mommy? Can you be my mommy? Can you be my
the
mommy?
amount of
Can you be
times
my-
like I had to go on ADISC a while back. I was talking to the guy that runs it, Moog. And I was getting messages from random guys. Like I haven't been in the ADISC Discord for months at this point. And I was getting messages from guys all the time, unsolicited, didn't say, hey, can I private message you? So I went to the owner and I'm like, dude, I'm getting tons of messages from people. We need to tell them the rules again. And he's like, and he actually was kind enough to go in because I told him I wasn't on ADISC much. And he's like, Moo likes our group a lot. Like he's a really cool dude. And he went in and changed my name so it no longer had any femininity to it. So I stopped getting all the messages.
But there's just a lot of toxicity. Unfortunately, when you talk about the ABDL community in any way, shape, or form, there's just a lot of toxicity attached to it.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's a lot of, lack of a better word, self-centeredness.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with littles.
Yeah. Littles are
They are the most important person in the entire world, that they can never be wrong, that they could never do any wrong. And when you tell them that they're doing wrong, they don't want to listen to you.
Yeah. It can be a very toxic place. Honestly, to answer your next question, Ben, where do you meet other ABDLs? Look for local groups. FetLife. Go on FetLife.
Yes, you do have to filter through the nasty icky.
Yeah, you do have to filter through the nasty icky. I don't look at my news feed on FetLife like ever. Just because there's so many dicks and yuckiness that I just don't want to see. But I do check the groups every now and then. But check and find groups that are in your area or somewhat in your area, because that's where you'll meet the people, the real people that aren't assholes and stupid. Not the bad mouth ADISC. ADISC is great, but the people that run ADISC are great. The people on the website, not so much. Yeah. There's been a few, like the group from a few years ago was fantastic. We actually are still in contact with a lot of those people. However, we all left because of the stupid, selfish, crazy, annoying people.
Unfortunately, if you're a trans individual, I would also warn with ADISC, because you deal with a lot of I'm trans in the toxic, I'm better than you. If you say anything against me and my transness, I will bitch at you and moan at you and report you.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a, hey, can you turn off your synth device, or can you make it not so high pitched? You're giving me sensory issues. Or, hey, just because you're trans doesn't mean you don't have to follow the same rules as everyone else, or a bunch of other godforsaken reasons.
There's a lot of, Yuki says, hey.
Yuki probably knows who we're talking about.
But yeah, it has got to be a pretty toxic place when it comes to actually talking to the people. A bunch of us, I created my server because of the toxicity in there. This is actually my second server. But I created the servers fell off that server. We just kind of got out of there primarily because of one person.
No, there was
there was like 2 or 3 of them, but I personally left because of one person. And created a group, and a bunch of people followed me to that group, and yeah. But there are lasting friendships we have made. Zelly we met on ADISC. Yeah. So it's like we have met people on there that have formed a lasting friendship. And, but it's gotten pretty yuck.
I will also warn you, there's a lot of DLs.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
DLs.
the other reason why it can get real toxic, is because there'll be DLs who pretend to be ABs and ABs who are actually DLs who don't really want to admit it. And then there's just the straight up nasty ass DLs. Not all DLs are nasty.
But the
not
ones
to
on
say
there,
that.
the ones on there are pretty gross.
But you have a plethora of just 30 to 40 something year old men trying to hit on somebody half their age.
Yeah.
The second they know that you're 20 something, 18, like I joined ADISC on TeamSpeak the second I turned 18 because I was one of the individuals that had to leave the ADISC community because of the mood transferring it from any age to 18 only.
You come in here and you hear about transgender. Yeah, we were talking about how ADISC has that group of those who are transgender who are just toxic as fuck.
Those people that you look at and you're like, you're probably not actually transgender, you just like the attention. And that's not to say that like that's a vast majority of the transgender community at all. But it is if you're somebody who's questioning yourself and possibly your gender identity, being around those kinds of individuals can get really hard to feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to warn about it, because it's like, no.
Granted, let's just say this, and I do best with a lot of like voice communication and stuff like that. Like I do okay with typing, but I prefer voice. And ADISC doesn't really have that anymore. You might find one or two people in there, but not usual.
Yeah.
Like there's not many people that just are in there anymore. Like it used to be pretty hopping.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people on there that if you're somebody like me who doesn't really want to announce themselves as a switch or as anything to do with mommy or caregiver anyway, because you just don't want people messaging you that kind of shit, they will hound you.
Yeah.
They will legitimately hound you every day for nonstop, trying to figure out why you're there. Are you an AB? Are you DL? Are you a mommy? Are you whatever?
Yeah.
And it gets annoying after
it sadly, it's not as well moderated as it could be, and a lot of shit goes on.
Which is not anything on Moo. He does a
really good job,
and I love the other moderators.
Yeah.
They really are fantastic.
They just have a huge job.
But it's the same problem with any other Discord channel that has voice talk, is that it's hard to moderate a voice chat.
Like, especially when you all live in the same time zone and you all work. Yeah. It's hard because the moderators can't be on, all the time.
But yeah, it's a really fantastic community if you can find the right part of the community. But that's true for any community you'll join as an ABDL or DDLG individual.
Like we had a group for a very short period of time, and it was full of one toxic man, and we parted ways, and he's turned out to be even creepier than we thought. Yeah. It sucks, Yuki. But hey, like I met Andrew there, I met Hannah there, I met a couple of other good friends there and stuff like that. There are few and far between good people on there, but like I wouldn't say
it's just like any fetish kink adjacent community. Is you have the creeps and pedophiles, and then you have the honestly good people who just happen to be in this thing.
Yeah. But honestly, I would say FetLife is a better option because
for actually finding
people, yes.
And then just the community on FetLife, they are very strict. They make sure they follow the BDSM guidelines of safe, sane, and consensual, and risk-aware, consent, kink.
I know, for example, the group in Kansas City that we were part of for a little while, not much, but it was too hard to drive out there all the time. They, at some point, started an actual, they had a building they bought and turned it into the different, like they had the basement for the dungeon, they had areas for the littles and things like that. And they would every week have something different, like pet play nights, little nights, things like that. Yeah, definitely. That has happened to many, many times. I have blocked many people because of that type of thing, where you think they're cool, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hell no. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Unfortunately for me, I'm very, 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 very used to it.
Yeah.
Because after ADISC turned to 18 plus, a ton of things I didn't really monitor their 18 plus. Because, stupid teenager. Which landed me on F list, and anyone who knows what F list is can
I've never been on there.
know the absolute cringe that place is.
So needless to say, we've kind of happened upon a couple of littles at this point, and I'm pretty content with my group for the most part. Like, I wouldn't mind meeting more people locally. I am just shy as a fuck anxious person that doesn't like to do those things. Same with Andrew.
Not making anything, so.
Yeah. I think it would be really good for us to kind of get involved in our local community.
That just requires extroverted brain power that I don't have.
None of us are extroverts. Let's just say that.
No, I'm an extrovert. I just have other priorities right now.
And anytime we actually think about doing these things, something happens.
Right.
Like, anaphylaxis every few nights, things like that. Yeah, I had so many men come to me, and it's just like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
I don't even fucking know you. Who the fuck?
I have had men literally message me. I've never heard from them before. Will you be my mommy? And I'm like, dude, A, not a big, B, that side is very male. And yeah, no. I don't know you.
Fucking know you.
Yeah.
I loved playing when creepy ass man would message me. I'd be like, I wonder what his bio says, because curiosity. Finding out he's like 40 something, 50 something. I'm like, motherfucker, you're old enough to be my dad.
It got bad.
Like
the community, sadly, the community, since there's more like of the, I wouldn't say not social justice, but I don't know. It's just
political correctness.
Yeah, the whole, it's gotten so disgusting and annoying and whatnot. Okay, which one's I know I'm doing a Paw Patrol. Where are you? Here you are. It's just gotten ugh. I think the fourth one was a Spider-Man, I think. It was either Stitch or Spider-Man. I have to figure that out real quick. I'm just going to put myself to 4 of them for now. Okay, we have Paw Patrol, that one, 2 Stitches, okay. I should just cut all of these, but I'm not going to. And my cricket is.
I'm not gonna lie, when my class ends this early, I feel paranoid that I'm missing class.
No, you're not. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull up a different project. What? It looks like you don't have projects. I know I do. Go away. My projects. There we go. Did you just fart? Hannah!
I left the room.
Yes, but it follows you. I hate you. No, there's hairs. Brandon, oh my God, girl, get out. You are not allowed in here if you're going to fart at me.
I did not fart at you. I politely left the room.
And then came back in. You don't need nauseousness happening on top of nauseousness I already have.
Cat, why'd you do that?
the catalog. There's my projects. There we go. She gassed me, Elias. She gassed me. And I can't even breathe through my mouth because then I taste it. Her fart smells worse than my fish poop.
Here. I'll make you feel better. Here, have some dicks.
Oh my God, Hannah. Go away. Just go away.
At least it was a small handful instead of the entire bag like I was tempted to do.
I don't need dicks on my stream, thank you very much. Now it's going to be in my diaper. Where's the diaper?
Right there.
This?
Yeah.
They hide them from Hannah. Sometimes I hate these people. Especially when they gas me and throw dicks on me. My forehead itches. I have a big ass zit for me on my forehead. He would also send pictures of him in baby diapers that barely. Ew! I don't get the point of that. In all honesty, I never did. Like, why? If they don't fit you, why? Thank God she's going home. Okay. Continue. I'm trying to see what the boy says. Oh, that was Walmart. Okay. Back. Okay. So how is Kai? Kai is Kai. I am okay. Getting back to normal slowly. However, I do have a crazy heart rate these days still, so it's not great yet. Okay. One second. I gotta go figure out color. That was black. Black. Purple. Purple. Oh shit, this next person is. Oh, those are both those. Okay. I'm being spammed because she is embarrassed. Not Hannah. Annie. But yeah, part of the reason I am stopping binkies for a while is because of my tremor. Like, it's been really bad. So I have to kind of take a break from it. Leo? What are you doing? That's not Leo. Something just moved over there as well. She does. Thank God it's not both of them right now, though. Like, oh. Thank God Andrew is back at work. I was getting to the point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. There are too many people in my house all the time. Yes, she loves being a pest and she's a butthead. To be fair, I'd be your bestie, yeah. That's fine. I don't mind it. I don't like when she farts in here. I will say that much. Like, that's just don't do that. That's gross. This is my space. Don't do that. Okay. Alright, finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Okay. Let us prep the pacifiers. Where's my sandy stuff? There it is. I need to find my alcohol. Oh, there's my alcohol. Hopefully this is still plugged in. Ow! Very belly crap. I'm a bit wet. I have not changed today. I was mostly dry when I woke up, so. Yeah. I don't know where my alcohol thing is. Like I said, I haven't stepped foot in here in like a fucking long time. Long time. Oh, this is 91%. That's okay. Hi, Leo. Quit picking on Kai. We all probably need changes, right? I typically either change kind of right away or like, oh shit, why is my computer's not plugged in? God damn it. I unplugged it yesterday. Not yesterday, but the day before. There we go. Ow. My hip is trying to pop. My hips really don't like sitting in this chair. Can't quite figure out why, but. Okay. It's smelly. Okay, so these ones right here. You, man, you go on here. You go on here. Where's your bone? Of course, I dropped it. Why do I always drop the things? Come on, I'll find it. I will find it. That is crooked. Well, it's not crooked, it's not centered. That's too far down. Oh well, it's gonna stay that way. No, I don't. Those are abomination and evil and disgusting. So I will say this thing about Tychos. So they came out with an XL when they had the Camelots, right? Their XL used to go up to 60 inches. Well, now it only goes to 56. And it's kind of annoying because it is literally a half an inch too small for me. I'll make it work, but it's annoying. It is annoying that it is. Oh, no, I got you. Okay. Hello, Jake. Thank you. We're getting there. I'm getting better. It's taken some time. But I'm getting there. So. Yeah, they do. I'm shocked they're still in business. And now I need to do letters. Oh shit, that's gonna fall over. Surface. Something that was the full one. I'm just gonna use the one. There goes my stuff. No, it's gonna all tumble over. Oh well. So this one says Pup Storm. I think I've done one for this person before. This one is Daddy's Girl. Pretty much. D. Y. S. G. I. R. L. With a heart in between. I don't think the other two have it. I could be wrong. No. Okay. So we get bloop, 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 and a purple. Are you sticky? Oh, you're good. Okay. P, U, 2. S, T, O, R, F. We have 4 and 4. Okay, so this is 1. Let me see if he put a space between them. Yes, he did. Okay. Okay. First. Oops, let me slide those over slightly. There we go. Okay. What are you doing, Leo? Hey. He's like, I'm gonna come over and see you, Mama. He has been very much a mama's boy the last couple of days, so he's like, oh, like adoring of me. I think kind of good. You coming over for pets? Hello, baby. I know you love your mama. He loves his mama. No. We don't. I will never endorse that diaper. Ever. It is made by a pedophile, and we just don't support them. No. I'm sorry. It's a pornographic. It's just child porn, and I can't even look at that website at all. Go. We gotta slide this over a teeny bit, just a little bit. Slide that just a little. There we go. That's better. Set them aside. Yeah, they're god awful expensive. D. A. Duh. That doesn't look like a D, but oh well. I may have to put that one in the O's because that looks very much like an O. Yeah, we're gonna grab that one. Where'd it go? I'm gonna switch that one out. Like, it's not an O, but it definitely doesn't look like a D. Technically not an O, but it looks very much like a D. Or a no. It looks like an O. No, most shops have never really sold Bambino. Only Bambino. So yeah. Right. So we have 2, 4, 2, 4. So my S is my dead center. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much anybody worthwhile in the ABDL community will shun that place. So yeah. Just don't buy it. You're supporting a pedophile if you do. There's nobody on earth who can convince me that that company is not horrible. Good. Don't look into it. Okay. Like, don't look into that company. Just don't do it. Please. Yeah, don't do it. Told you everything was going to tumble down. That was a little too much. Pull that over here. Wow, I sew in outside. I'm not sure what you mean. So on the outside, just don't look into that company ever. Just do yourself a favor. Don't do it. It's bad. It's not as well known now because there has been so much of the community just shunning that website completely. So there's not as much about it anymore. And as far as I know, the only ABDLs who are involved with that company at all are people who are very shunned in this community as well. So pretty much if you tell me you support that website, I will block you and not ever speak to you. That's just how it goes. No, just no, and no. Come on. No. It's just bad. It's bad. Where is the other one I just cut? I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Oh, I found. That's underneath. Like, yes, paper chew. Pepper chew. Yeah, like him. He's been banned from ADISC. That's how horrible that guy is. Let's just say that. You don't get banned from ADISC very easily, but he is banned permanently from ADISC. That tells you how bad of a person he is. Okay, let's find where I put that one. Where did I put the one I just literally just cut? Not there, not there, not there. Did I drop it? The fuck did I do it? I literally just cut it. You hiding? Why do I do this? That is confusing. Just you're not on there anymore. Well, where did I put you? You fell down, I bet. When I do this. A little bit itchy. Not on my phone. Where did it go? Hey, legit just in it. How does this happen, guys? Okay, let me pull up. Let's see where I put it. Are you? No. I need to go get my fluid anyway, so. Ah. I have a bunch of them cut actually. Okay, so we have this one. I will find it, I am sure. But for now, this is the one I'm using. I think I cut that one upside down. I did. Oh well. Can it go upside down? Interesting. No, I'm not going to do it upside down. But I want your shirt. Yeah, I like this shirt. I made this shirt. I actually had these up for sale for quite a while. I'm going to be making a bunch more shirts too. I have a bunch of shirts that I have to make. Excuse me. Yeah, it was the old one. Okay. Okay, now I need this. On you go. That thing, I still have to cut that out. I'll do this. Because that one has like a almost full stitch right there and it looks cute. So I don't want to cut that off necessarily. Cut that out. I'm pretty sure these pacifiers are actually going to the same person. I don't know why I turned that on because I'm although very far from actually putting on the resin. This is the part I'm not as excited about. This prep skin. I need to clean it. Where did I put that? Over here somewhere else. Clean this. Being a butt. Stick down. Shit. But yeah, when you have a trimmer, doing this type of thing is really hard. Like with just the level of shaking is beyond belief. I need to get more of these blades. You're supposed to. Yep. Okay, scratched. Come on. I don't know why this one. This is the blade. I need a new blade. Okay, there's that. Set that one aside for a moment. There we go. Go get my fluid. You hit that a little bit. See how that turned out. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Oh, that looked pretty damn good. There we go. Oops. Oops. Sorry, thought there was a cat under me. Okay, let's see how those look. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Now we have to real quick. Yeah, I gotta fix this a little bit. Yeah, change it up. There we go. Not my best work, but it's okay. I'm surprised Simon hasn't come down here. Okay. Here we go. Now we resin. Oh, I wonder if I should use my heat gun on this one. Let's get the heat gun on. Because I have it now. And I can pop those bubbles. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's not too far. Let's drop it. Whoops. Drop it down that way. Back. Whoops. There we go. Alrighty, your turn on. You get warmed up. Start with this one. A little bit more. Oh, maybe not too much more. Okay, back that way. Whoops. I got two spots. Yes, I should have predicted, but whoa. Swear to God, this resin that I use for this does not like to pop the bubbles. Which is one of the reasons if I do go back to this, I will be getting a different resin when I finish this batch. Okay, you can go in. You look great. Ta-da. Start curing. Yep. Number 2. And now I'm getting probably resin. No, it's over here. Okay. Okay. You go in. And last but not least. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put a glove on because that just works better. I hate these gloves though. These are just too big in the fingers for me. Yeah, you kind of did a twerk thing. Here we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish this one off because it's easier with these ones to do so. don't think we got them. I don't really like doing them in one fell swoop because it kind of tends to drip more. But sometimes you gotta. So far, that looks pretty good. Okay. It's probably going to start to cure on me. I do just enough to start the cure process. There we go. Yeah. Fucking bubbles. The buttons look great. Some alcohol and clean that up on both sides. Yeah. Much alcohol. Lots of alcohol. Let's go ahead and I put too much in there. Now we just let those kind of sit for a half hour. And now that they're mostly cured, what I'll do is set them right there, put the buttons on for a little bit longer as well, just so that everything is nice and cured. And those will just sit. All right. That is it for today. These are going to sit for the rest of the day. You kind of slid around a little bit. That's okay. And then I will put them together tomorrow. My hands are really, really dry. Okay. And that is that. I will see you all tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.